Here's an excerpt from a recent chat I had with Nick Seckold, who's the VP of Marketing for Microsoft across APAC. And it was interesting to discuss what the new norm is going to be. We're a fair way into, obviously, the new working conditions at the moment, but how it's going to expose opportunities to build the right culture and the high-value work and the impact that it will have for the business. Hope you enjoy.
The question of what's the new norm? I mean, is it? I don't think that, at the end of, hopefully it's soon, but the end of the, I guess, the environment that we're living in at the moment, not everyone's going to go back to work and work in exactly the same way they were. And I don't think everyone's going to now work from home. And I think it'll be about finding that balance of what's best for the person, the team, the company, and the client. How do you integrate? How do you interact with clients? I had a discussion with someone. They're doing more meetings now than they ever have because there's no travel.
That's right, exactly. You don't have to go and sit in a plane for 3 or 4 hours. No, I totally agree. Keep going. Sorry.
I was going to say it's probably the greatest change management. That's probably the biggest thing, is the change management that will be around. It's the people who get on board, because I think we're actually opening up. So those same bankers, we're opening up the use of technology and the way that you can do business, and showing them, because we obviously will have it for a reasonable period of time, that it works. And then they'll be ones who maybe would have been resistant to change previously, who now will get on board and go, oh, that works. I'm quite comfortable with it.
Exactly right. And I think that's exactly what it'll do. This whole period, the unintended consequence of the virus and this outbreak will be that it will expose the opportunities that we have to work remotely. And if the businesses that have the right culture and build that into the fabric of how they operate, I think will be successful. Because, one of the interesting things I've found going from Mindshare to Facebook, when I first joined Facebook have a culture based around impact. So basically it means do whatever you want to do. We trust you. If you want to work from home all the time and you can make impact and achieve your goals, then do it. Like we're not going to prescribe that you have to be in the office 40 hours a week. I mean, in some cases, you have a team and you need to be physically there to connect with your team and build those relationships. But it's all about impact, not rather than anything else. So if you shift that to a kind of a permanent work from home scenario, people could very easily, get lazy and not do the things that they would normally do in the office because no one's there to kind of be watching them. But if the culture is about impact, eventually you're going to get found out, and then that will come up in your performance review and so on. So it really puts the trust back on the employee to do the right thing and to have the right attitude. But it does need to be driven kind of centrally, top down.
I think leadership, both as across from the top of the company down to the leaders of teams, but those people will come to the forefront now. I think that they're the ones who who will help overcome the hurdles that staff may have. I do a bit of work from home, so it's a bit easier for me. I've got no issue in getting on Teams and having a conversation quite often. But the people who need that interaction with people on a daily basis, they're going to struggle. And a happy staff member is a more productive staff member.